スクワイルゲーミング
Event Review. Woo-wee. Alright, what's up everybody? So, I'm gonna go have a look at the Curious Rainbow Mine. So, I managed to get through the round 3 of the Champions League, so I ended up being a key holder, as they call it. With that, I'm actually also gonna compare it with what they class as keyless. All right, and that video is provided by Wendy Moto, so thank you very much for providing that video for me to compare it with. So I'm gonna look at what I have first as a key holder, and then we're gonna compare it to the keyless and just see what the differences are. Now, personally, this isn't going to be let's have a look at it as a thing. It's kind of going to be an early review of the event, and this is going to turn into a rant. But there you go. So, overview. Let's have a look at it in general, like how it addresses in the news. So, Curious Rainbow Mine open now. Strange Mine. Got a puzzle key. Traverse through the mines and excavate hidden rainbow gems. No puzzle key, no problem. Enter the depot once a day and collect as many rainbow cubes as you can. Now, this bottom bit here, enter the depot once a day and collect as many rainbow. That, to me, is amazing. Like, rainbow cubes is actually something which is become a big, like, necessity. There's always usually a new costume at least once a month, I would say. And they're usually about 1,300 to about 1,500 cubes. So having this kind of event is really good. Now the once a day thing, that's not a problem. We had, when was it? It was at New Year. I think it was a couple years ago. Remember when we had the Crystal Cavern? You had to do a normal run. Could be practice mode. And you did it in a land and you had to collect the letters CRYSTAL, right? And then once you collected that, you could enter the Crystal Cavern or whatever they called it, and you collected crystals. You collected like 100 or something per day, and it was pretty good. And that's the kind of thing as well, this depot, and you can run this once a day. That's perfect. And it even levels up, which I'm gonna guess means that if you level it up, you get more gems, more rainbow cubes per run. Because I remember seeing some people, when it very first released, they were getting like 100, and now I think you can get 200. In the video I will show of Wendy Mo, she gets about, I think it's like 211. So I'm going to run this now, which is what everybody can do. This is what everybody can do. So Brave and Choco Drop is the only cookie you can use. They have no abilities. Oh, Giant, that was a bit different from the other time, I think. Magna, are you at... Oh, you're going to collect those. Okay. Oh, well, missed one. Good job. But, you know, you don't have to... I don't understand how it levels up. I don't know if it's a community thing. Oh, missed a couple of it. Alright, 222. That's actually quite a nice number right there. So I've got 222. This is purely dependent on the level of the rainbow depot. That varies. How it calculates total gems, I have no idea. I think it's a community thing, right? So as a community, we have collected 50,595. Is that right? Because I've only collected 35 gems, it says up here. I don't know. So, and it doesn't say there's any update for it. So I think level 5 might be the max. Now, is this Rainbow Cube Depot then dependent on key holders? Because as we can see, well, I've done nothing but like collected 70. So have they only run this once? Because I'm going to show you what this extra mode is that the key holders get. So let's have a look. 59. Can I go out? Has it been updated since? 59,595. 59,595. So this is where it all gets a bit shit. I'm not even going to try and sugarcoat it. Oh, so I've already got that one, so which means I can't collect that one again. Oh, okay, so as you can see, this is only doable with Brave Cookie. That's fine. You can also see I hit right there, but my energy does not drain unless I hit, which means this, if you are, depending on the type of player you are, you could end up just running for absolutely ages. And I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty boring. Like, I did it yesterday on stream, and as the player I was like getting bored, so I can only imagine how bored the watchers were. And it's not that exciting at all. So the only way to end this is either to quit or to hit. So there's 3 hits. I'm gonna see how many hits we need to take to get rid of to end it. That's 4, 5. Oh, so it's 6 hits. Oh well. Alright, so 6 hits would end it. I managed to get 2 extra. So is that put it up now to 5? Oh, okay, so I guess it's the key holders that increase this total gems down here. So as I'm place 834th. So there's obviously quite a few key holders, but at the same time, like, you are so the whole community that are keyless are depending on the key holders to run. Well, not now, because the rainbow cube level is 5 and that seems to be the max, because there's not like anything that says this many more gems is needed until level 6. So I think 5 is the max. So I think the max amount of cubes is like 225 maybe. I think I missed about 3. I think 225 is the maximum number you can collect every day. So yeah, so this, I don't really like this, like this endless thing. I didn't like this because I can run this unlimited amount of times in a day, but the fact that there's no energy drain, it's whack. Like, there's no need for it to be there's no energy drain. The people that have got through and have got a key will have max brave, because the combo needed to get through to round 3 of the Champions League required Skater and Brave. So you had to have Brave and Skater at max. There was nothing that there was no way you could have got round it without max, really. Maybe level 14, but that would require a large high RNG run to get through. But look, my energy will never go down. So if I perfected this, I could run on here for hours. Like, you know, obviously within reason, but it isn't that exciting to run. Like, it is really tedious. And, you know, at the beginning it's kind of good, but they've just, I don't know, this, and then, as I said, like, only certain, oh, I got my score for the day. I guess it resets every day. Keeps your overall score, but and then only having certain people be able to enter this is, I don't know, I don't really think it was that great, to be perfectly honest. I would have preferred it, they just put everyone has the chance. They just changed the increments of the rainbow depot up to like level 10. They made, and then everybody can come here. It's not endless. Everybody, you have your energy drains, there's health potions or stuff like that. And if everybody runs it, you don't have to put a lot of these gems everywhere. You could just put like, oh, you could do like, oh, you can collect them, each player can collect a maximum of like 10 a day. That would have been perfectly fine. At least everybody gets to experience like this. I mean, oh, I missed that. Sorry, everybody. Everybody was relying on me and I failed them. And so I'm kind of glad, like, I don't know, that we finished it, because I contributed like 30 I don't even really know if we needed that 30 to be fair, but I did not enjoy this at all yesterday when I was doing it. It's not that exciting. I mean, and even now I'm playing it, I'm just playing it just to have something on the screen while I'm talking. But I don't know if it's not really that exciting to watch. And I don't know, like, how... I think people would like the opportunity to be able to try it. But I can honestly tell everybody, you're missing absolutely nothing. You collect minimal coins, so that's not... The only upside to it... Oh, let's continue and get that gem. Oh, there's one up there as well. I would say the only upside to this thing is for the key holders, or these missions that we have, and it goes up to, you have to click 55 of those gems in total, so that's going to be quite a long run, I think. But I mean, these prizes are, I think they're much better suited to the keyless. No? I mean, yes, you're trying to reward people who got through the Champions League, which I think is fair enough, you know, those the Grand Champions League, but I think, I don't know, people weren't too happy with Grand Champions League either, to be perfectly honest. Although I do know free-to-play players that got through it, so it's not entirely unfair, but I think a lot of the players that did get through, whether they're free-to-play or not, a lot of these prizes, they probably don't really need so much. I mean, so I think they should have opened this gem thing to everybody, reduced the number of gems that are collected either in a day or per person. I mean, by the looks of it, potentially 70 is the max number of jellies you can collect in a day, overall. I'm guessing like that's the maximum you can collect. So each person collects 70, I guess, and there you go. After that, it's just whatever. I would have had a reduced number. I would have, everybody can go in, but here where it says 3, keyless only get 1 or something like that, you know, and just reduce the prizes down, or just kind of change the prize. Like, this is a special enchantment, potentially just give a standard one, a standard treasure one instead of a special, and stuff like that. I think it would have made the event a lot better for a lot of people. And I guess it would have been fairer, but I don't know. I didn't, as a key holder, I really, it sounds so bad, but I really don't care about my extra part of the event. Like, I like this. This is the bit I like. It's really quick. It can be done in a couple minutes. Boom, you're done. It requires no forward planning or treasures. I mean, yeah, we can just look on here and look at the high scores. Oh, look here, 222 million. Okay, what did they use? Okay, right, I'm gonna just go ahead and use that as well, and I'll run. But it takes ages because there's no energy drain. So if you're not hitting, you're not losing, and you're just gonna sit there and play it for ages. And if I'm gonna sit there and play for like 30 minutes or more on one thing, I'd rather do Breakout or something. At least the cookies are changing, the levels changing. There you go. So we'll have a look at Wendy's, and that's a keyless thing. It's about a minute long or something. So, but thank you again to her for recording it and sending me the video. So yeah, as you can see, like total gems, it just gives you the total number. Oh, there you go. It says Rainbow Cube deposit level 4. So I guess at the time of her recording this, we weren't yet at level 5, which is why she only got 211 compared to the 222 I got. So I think once after tomorrow, well, yeah, so from now, everybody can get the 225 max a day, which I think is the best part of this. The rest of it is just not that great. I think it would have been better to have maybe these gems scattered through a trophy race, maybe. Obviously, you know, do it the same thing. Once you've collected that one that's in that position, you don't have to collect it again. And I would have put it in actual trophy races. So you can only get it if you actually press play, not in a practice. It would have been like, ooh, do I really want to try and get that gem right there? Oh, well, it's good because it's going to contribute towards the whole community as a whole. So, you know, people might try and risk it to get it. And I think that would have been better. Key holders then would have had a chance to get more per run, which would have enabled them to get prizes quicker or better prizes. And I think that would have been personally a much better way to do the event. And then everybody just gets this as they do now. But yeah, well, there you go. That was my rant about this. I really don't think you're missing a lot. Apart from the prizes, you're not missing a great deal. Wouldn't worry about this extra unlimited infinite run that you could sit there and play for 10 hours straight as long as you're not hitting. Whee! Alright though, there you go. That is it. Until next time, bye bye.